Very cool. Hi. I am waiting for people to jump on. In the meantime, I am saving this. If you're watching this afterwards, then I am going to save it on some of my social media platforms, but also on the YouTube channel. So if you know that this is something that a friend or somebody that you know or love would get good benefits from, then I encourage you to share this with them. You can share this on social media directly, or you can also, you're invited to also find it on the YouTube channel and then share it from there. Hello, welcome. It is Wednesday, November 11th here at Good Food and You. My name is Lucas Simmons. I'm your holistic nutrition practitioner. And I've been mulling over. I haven't jumped on the live for very long in a couple of days since last week, really. I received some lovely feedback from people saying, it's so great to hear these things you're talking about, Luca. I have to say, sometimes it feels like I'm just screaming into the void. And then I thought, I bet you I'm not the only one. Hi, Carlene. I bet you I'm not the only one who's screaming into the void. I bet you I am not the only one who feels so madly like we are scrambling to make it through today. Just today. Never mind the week, never mind. I know, look at your time. So, I know I'm not the only one who is struggling with the list of to-do. So, yeah, I have some things on the go here in my own little business world. But I was thinking, because I received a lovely message from a super overwhelmed friend and former client actually yesterday. And it got me thinking of, I'm working on this book on Histamine Haven. I wish it could be out today. So sorry that it's going to take us a while to try to figure out how to put all the pieces together and to get the help to produce it and to publish the book. But anyway, it got me thinking about the overwhelm question and how I really think this is kind of the common theme and the common thread that is running through my conversations with clients these days, my conversations with friends, my conversations with people in my programs that I'm running, my conversations with family members. It feels like there is so much to do. There is so much overwhelm. And are you doing the right thing? Are you taking the right thing? Are you taking the right steps? First of all, did you wake up this morning? Okay, you're on the right track. First of all, check mark that and go, I just won. I'm good. Start with that. But more than that, one of the things that I've been thinking about is, what if I propose this? If you are currently feeling, hi Margot, and Genevieve, if you are currently feeling that things are rather overwhelming and rather like, where do I even start? I don't even know. Or can I just pretend I'm an ostrich and go hide my head in the sand? Which is totally what I would do. Sometimes I do. What is a strategy or something that you could put in place for yourself? I have a suggestion. What if, as we are about to shift, as we are shifting away from fall and into winter, depends where you are, but as we are shifting into this new season, what if you try this on? What if you try one thing for a new season? What if you commit to trying one thing, working at one thing, introducing something new to your regimen? What if you just stick to it for a season? What if you just give yourself a second to catch up with yourself? And what if this season you try on something new? And just one thing, not 17, one. What would that look like? What could that one thing be for you? I mean, I'll give you some ideas, but I don't want to feed it to you. This needs to come from you, and it needs to be authentic and genuine to you, right? So for example, this is something that I usually talk about in my Eating with This Season's course, where okay, so right now we're choosing one organ to focus on for the season. You could do that. Yeah. What part of your body do you want to support for a season? I have lots of tools to help you figure that piece out if you want. You can hit me up and we could chat for 15 minutes, book in a discovery call, they're free. Yeah, we could start there. What if you chose one thing you want to improve on? It can totally be, I need to improve my kindness to people. Sure, yeah, absolutely. I need to improve, I don't know, I want to commit to doing yoga once a day. Okay, when you choose what you're going to commit to for the season, these are going to be the steps. First of all, identify where you need change. Think about maybe what's at the root of that. And then think of what is one thing that I could put in place to help alleviate this. And just one, start with one. Don't do more than one. And if that means you've got 75 things and you need to actually tailor it down to 10 from 75 because that's too much for you, then that is actually your work. Your work is tailoring down. That is going to be your task for the season. Or if you are, I don't know, like if you're, well, I mean, this is an obvious one to me. If you're struggling with sleep, I have a sleep class next week. You can come in on the sleep class and then commit to improving sleep for a season. That's one of the ways you could do it. If you know, so I have a client right now who's just a superstar. She is moving through things and putting so many great things in place for her. She's really motivated. She's seeing changes right away. And in a conversation she and I had a couple of weeks ago, I had said, well, you need to actually work on creating safety for yourself, first and foremost, and creating a safe haven for yourself. And she said, so my work is actually in simplifying and saying no to things. So her action piece for this next season is to say no. No to whatever feels like it's too much and to really actually tap into what that sounds like and feels like in her body. When something shows up, there's 75 of them. I only pick one or none. That is her work for the season. What if you wanted to work at having a meal made from scratch once a week? Awesome. What a great idea. That sounds like a really brilliant one thing to focus on for a season, and just the one. That invites you to go look for cookbooks. Start taking them out of the library. That way it doesn't cost you a cent and you can kind of take them on a date first. And then if they really speak to you and you're like, I got so many great things from this book, then it allows you to know what's going to work for you in your kitchen. You can go out and purchase it. And P.S., please go support small bookstores. They're having a hard time right now. Shelf Life Books, Owl's Nest in Calgary. There's lots. Go seek them out. Okay. Yeah, what if that could be it? I'm going to make a meal a week. I'm going to make a from scratch meal a week. I can't think of a better idea for you. What if for you, you thought, I am going to work at, well, I had another client actually who just sent me a little message and she said, I feel like this is an invitation from, we worked one-on-one, so she got a lot of pieces in all of this, but she said, the one biggest piece that I took away from this is that I am no longer talking to myself going, tisk, 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 you missed doing yoga this morning. Oh, I should have, I would have. Oh, and I forgot. She says, you gave me permission to let all of that go. And I'm instead looking at the good pieces I put in place. She's changing her focus. So for her one action for this next season is to shift her focus to find the positive and to cultivate that positive for herself. So maybe that's how you can move through the season. Maybe you could, I don't know, what could be another thing? So in the Eating with the Seasons class again, I'm pulling examples from my life because I know my life. I don't know yours. So this is why I'm giving you ideas, but I need you to do it yourself and to figure out what is that piece for yourself. So for example, in the Eating with the Seasons class, part of the homework is once a week, you go and you find one spot close to home that's easy to access for you in nature where you go for a walk. And the homework is to go for a walk once a week for 20 minutes minimum. And if you're busy, make it 60. And that is actually part of the homework in the Eating with the Seasons series. We're starting winter in a couple of weeks. So that, I heard from a few clients who took that course, they thought that was amazing. And it was a reminder to them to slow down. So maybe that's the impetus. I need to slow down for the season. That's a great idea. So I'm going to ask you right now, if you were to take a step back and take a grand look at what your life is like right now, your emotions, your health stuff, your own expectations, and the expectations of others on you. Things that make us be human, and humans are interconnected with other people. Workmates, family, extended family, super close friends, a little further friends, colleagues, all these pieces play a role, right? What is your piece in all of this? If you take a step back, where do you need to shift? What is one thing that you want to work on for the winter season? If you were to choose one thing, what would it be? And how are you going to achieve that? What are the pieces that you can start putting in place today? Because when you proactively actually winnow down what it is you want to work on, now you set your intention, and I tell you, the universe has your back. If you say, oh, you know what? I actually need to improve my sleep game. Like, I'm sleeping rotten. Oh, then all of a sudden the universe goes, here are your options, because you just clarified what it was you want to do. Open the doors, and then all of these things show up for you. You find some super comfy pajamas when you go to Valley Village. Oh my God, that would be like the best thing for me. And then I'd wash them 7 times before I wear them, because I hate the smell that comes in from the products they use. Anyway, I'm a total jerk, so don't listen to me. And then, or maybe it's like, sleep. I'm really actually actively going to work on sleep. My daughter today, she said, I've seen these blue glasses and they look really cool. I think I'm going to get some because it's supposed to help. And she's telling me this like it's the first time she's heard it. I've been saying it to her for 5 years. It's okay. It's in there somewhere. So she's like, I think I want to get some of those glasses. How would that not be a cool thing? When you get these blue light blocking glasses, you start to support the actual physiology of the body getting ready to go to sleep. These electronics we love, and I have a hard time letting go of, they can start to short circuit your pineal gland function, and then your sleep starts to suffer. So, maybe that's what happens. Like, you put this little piece in, right? I know. I love our children so much. I love all your children too, people, just for you to know. Anyway, thank God for kids. So what if you were to choose one thing for the winter season? What is a piece that you are going to commit to for you? Not for anybody else, just for you. It has to be for you. Because, my friend, I need you. I need you on this planet. I need you in these circles. And I need you bringing your good game. And you kind of have to do this work. And I'll cheer you from the sidelines. I'm actually going to work on sleep myself, because I have been having a hard time sleeping lately. And I know it's tied to so many things. And the disrupted sleep that I'm having a hard time with, last night was actually the first night in 3 weeks where I've slept through the night. The disrupted sleep is the little love note from my body going, something's up, I need you to change something. So what kind of love notes or messages is your body sending you? What can you put in place to go, I'm just making one step, one change. What am I focusing on for this season? You could totally send it to me in a private message if you want. I'm all ears. Okay, good luck.